Hey man, hey man, hey man. Let's see, man. Let's see. Happy New Year. Let me make sure IG is up. Let me make sure Facebook is up. What it is? What it is, baby? Hey man. Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know this up front. Let y'all know this up front. What's up? I'm gonna be saying what's up to everybody as they come into the chat. I'm gonna be saying what's up to everybody as they come into the chat. So if you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on Twitch, you're on TikTok, I'm gonna be saying what's up to y'all in a hot minute. In one hot minute. But let me just I don't know. Hopefully we can have this audio better than what it's been. Uh so I don't know if I said it already, but Happy New Year. And I'm gonna probably say it again once I start the show, but this is for my exclusive members. If y'all want to chime in, let me know. We can get it started. All right, let's get the show started. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah. No, no. You crazy. What's a dream when it falls to the wayside? If I believe it, then that's all that I need. I made mistakes, but I'm on my way. You can challenge my faith, but I'm gonna be great. I know. I'm talking about iconic living, but fuck the fame. I need a couple M's when I'm finished. I look up and see the stars in the ceiling, but what's a ghost if I ain't in the go while I'm in it?
It's like a movie shot in 35 millimeter. Cinematic lifestyle, the streets is a movie theater.
Hey.
Smashing on the E-way, blazing in a two-seater. Texas lifestyle, come and take it. I got 2 heaters, main road with no awards type shit. No ceilings black, but shit.
Hey.
Chris prime rib and your girl nip slip. I need strive for that life on they self. Don't got a grip, cause it's word of Nipsey. Be all money in. It's just me, myself, and I in this world of sin. I'm just grinding through my passion so my family get a couple M's. Camera lens. Can you see yourself clearly? You push your bins. But are you the one staring? Mama always taught me to be God-fearing. Mistakes once or twice, best believe I'm not repeating. Praying every night, bad energy I'm clearing. I'm Babe Ruth with this rap shit.
What up? What up? What up? What
I
up?
receive through the fake and all this plastic. 5 moves ahead and all the leaps you take Jurassic. Blood, sweat, and tears, everything we make is classic. Avoiding common traps, cause this game about longevity. VV's in the rough, and I fucks with it heavily. Guided by the stars, so divine steps heavenly.
Woo.
Icon in the making, like Motown in the 70s.
Yeah.
What's a dream when it falls to the wayside? If I believe it, then that's all that I need. I made mistakes, but I'm on my way. You can challenge my faith, but I'm gonna be great. I know. I'm talking about iconic living, but fuck the fame. I need a couple M's when I'm finished. I look up and see the stars in the ceiling, but what's a ghost?
All right, that was fun. That was fun. Welcome to the Man Lucrative Podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto 7 in the building. What up? What up? This is episode 178. Episode 178, the first episode of the new year. What up? Listen. And I might sound a little far back. Y'all let me know how my audio is, because we got new equipment in the studio. So everybody that's looking at this on playback, or if you're looking at this on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, let me know how the sound is, because I don't really know. It sounds good over here, but y'all let me know. All right, so here we go. This episode is brought to you by Safe Tire in Tucker, Georgia. If you need tires, you need a tune-up, you need an oil change, you need a rotation, you need rotors, go over to Safe Tire. Tell them Mike sent you from the Man Lucrative Podcast. All right. Let me do a few shout outs. I know it's going to be a little bit thin this morning because I have not been going live in a very long time. So I understand if it's a little slim. But let's see who we got. John Carr, what up? No, this is John Hugh. What up? Dead Ass Dreams, what up? I think that's how you Dead Ass Dreams, what up? I can't really tell how you say it. And I'm working on getting all of my other chats pulled up. So everybody that's on all the other platforms, I'm working on getting the chats pulled up. So just bear with me for one hot second. I think I got Devo. What up? I can't see my TikTok feed. But anyway, hopefully everybody's new year is going great so far. We are only a few days in, and I do have a lot to talk about because there's been a lot going on in these streets. I have been seeing, listen, before Cat Williams came in, no, when Cat Williams came in 2024, the streets was quaking. This time, as far as the musical community goes, it's a lot going on in these streets, and I am going to expose it. So, everybody that's watching this, please make sure you share the feed, share the live, give me some likes, go ahead and send this joint up. We want to bring some people over to the platform. This is the Mad Lucrative Podcast. All right. So I want to start with a quick wrap up for the whole holidays for me. I don't think I had time to talk. No, we took off. We took off for like a week and a half, about 2 weeks roughly. So this is the thing. I have been planning some really, really, really big stuff all of 2024 as far as education goes for the musical community, as far as education goes for the content creators, the singers, anybody that's in that creative field. I have been going to hell and back for y'all. I've been going to hell and back for y'all, and y'all are going to see what I've been working on very soon. Y'all going to see very soon. First off, I want to also invite all of the people out that wants to maybe partner with me and be a part of my music festival. I do have a music festival coming to North Carolina. Hey. Yeah. So if you are an artist that wants to perform at my festival, send me a DM. You can also email me at what we want to do, Mad Network Ads. You can send me an email to Mad Network Ads. I'll put this at the bottom of the screen if you're watching this on playback on YouTube. And everybody else is live with me right now. You can email me, madnetworkads@gmail.com. Madnetworkads@gmail.com. But again, I have been aiming to educate all of the musicians and the creative people just to get them on track, to get them thinking a little bit different, right? So to wrap everything up, this is what's been going on. In me planning for the festival and some other stuff that I'm not going to talk about on the live broadcast. What I've been looking at is how many different ways have we been slipping up as it relates to the creative economy. I think a lot of people have been using manipulation, right? A lot of people have been using manipulation. A lot of people have been using just excuses just to do stuff. And I'm like, first off, right? I understand that in this whole industry, you got to get hot. You got to get some type of clout. You got to get the people over to your platform. And sometimes that is just doing whatever you need to do to get them over there. I understand that. But then the step after that is you're not going to be hot forever. And I think I talked about this on episode 177 because I'm going to go through a plan that I think we should all start working on as far as goal setting. I normally do this at the first of each year because I think everybody sets these New Year's resolutions. And for me, New Year's resolutions means I'm going to stop in about 30 days. I'm going to set this high goal. I'm going to make $1 million. And you ain't made 100,000 yet. I'm going to make $1 million in this first month. By February, I'm gonna be a million. And it's like, yo, okay, I like the dream. I like the aspirations. I like the fact that you say, I'm gonna do this big thing. But this is it. This is the thing. If you never touch the 100, how are you gonna set up any kind of system to operate to the point where you can level to get $1 million? It's not possible. It's not possible. You can't skip 100,000 to get to the $1 million. I'm just saying. All right. So anyway, in saying that, when I went to Carolina for the holidays, and I met with my really, really good friend. Shouts out to Hemp. Hey. But Hemp and I are going to be working on something that's really dope. I meant to tell him I want to do some type of diet plan for all of my viewers too. So matter of fact, let's do this. If you are watching this and you feel like you need to cut a little bit of weight, because I know I am, please send me a message, send me a DM. I do want to start some type of accountability check-in, And Hemp is a fitness trainer, but he's also a nutritionist, and he also has, I'm gonna say, at least 20 years worth of experience. This is not just some random Instagram guy that just got hot from working out and he got muscles. That's not the situation. Um, he does have muscles, but that's not the situation. But it's saying that Hemp and his wife bought a piece of land in North Carolina, and I've been talking to Hemp about this idea that I want to run by. That's for the musicians. It's for y'all. Not only to give y'all exposure, but to give y'all some money and to get y'all health up, right? But anyway, I told him I wanted to come out, and I was interested in bringing this thing. I have to be very like, oh, like a little mystique. But I told him I wanted to bring this thing to North Carolina that would benefit the artist, and it wouldn't only benefit the artist, it'll benefit the city, it'll boost revenue, and it's a lot of big stuff going on. So he said, yeah, come through. I know he had just bought, I think it's 7 acres. I know it's 7 acres, but I think it's 7 plus, right? But anyway, nevertheless, I don't have 7 acres. I don't have 7 acres of land. I'm just let y'all know that. Not yet, not yet. But anyway, I pull up to his lot, and I'm just looking. I see the house because his he stays on the land too. So he has a piece of property where the house that he lives in is on the land, but then he got more land, right? So when we were driving past the more land part, I didn't realize that was his. So I was just like, okay, just pulled up to the house. Oh, it's a nice house. Okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So anyway, he opens the door. I haven't seen him in probably about what, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. I haven't seen him in a while because he moved from Georgia to back to North Carolina. I'm still in Georgia. I probably won't move back. I probably won't. But anyway, I pull up to the lot. Comes out. He greets me. First off, y'all know I'm a house flipper and I'm a general contractor, and I'm in love with any piece of real estate. If it's real estate, I'm gonna be like this. The fixer upper, how Chip and Joanna Gaines. That's my real life. That's how it really is for me. So we walk in. Oh yeah, it's me and my wife and my 2 daughters. We walk in, and my wife does the interior design part of our business. But anyway, we walk in, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, oh, it's so much potential. It felt like we were about to do a TV show. It's so much potential. It's a big space. You can knock this wall out. If you knock this wall out, you can put an island right here. I ain't gonna front. You can't take it out of me. It's not getting out. So, nevertheless, the end of my trip to Hamp's house ended with me drawing out a floor plan on a big piece of paper. I drew his floor plan out. I had him holding the measuring tape. I'm just like, yo, you can move your sink right here. If you move your sink from right there to over there, you put your island right here. I ain't gonna, when I have him on the pod, you ask him. But that was the inside of the house. So he says, all right, so you ready to walk the land? Because I told him what I was looking at doing. He said, you want to walk the land? I can show you around, and you let me know where you might want to do your thing. I really want to tell you what I'm doing. I really want to tell you what I'm doing, but not yet, not yet. So we're walking around the land. First off, he says, well, the house is right here, but my land ends out there. And this big old power, y'all know the big triangle power line, the things that like in the country where it's this power line for like miles and miles. His land is on a piece. Like the power line is on a piece of his land, and the state pays him. Huh? Come on, that's a play. That's a money play. That's a money play. But anyway, we're walking the land. He says, "Yeah, we got 2 lakes right here." I ain't gonna front, Hemp. If you're watching this on playback, I want to let you know, I might be doing well in life, but you made me feel like a brokey. You made me feel like a. I said, I know I'm doing good, but you're making me feel brokey. So he says, yeah, right here. You know, we got the one lake right here, which is a pond. It's like a pond. But he said, we got this lake right here, and we got this lake right here, and we got a little trail that goes in between. If you go up to the sky view, if you look at this down from the sky view, you'll see a heart. And it's a heart. It's in this, whoever built the land first, when they bought the piece of property, they put the lakes on there, and it's called hearts. It's in the shape of a heart if you look at it from a sky view. I said, boy. Diminishing, making me feel brokey again. Brokey. I loved it though. I loved it because this is the thing. This is how I look at life, and I am going to go back to that story because it's more pivotal moments that's in there. But I do believe that you have to be around certain people to up the way you view things. You got to be around people to up the way you view things. If you are a person that's been belittling your gift and you've been a person that's been belittling your abilities, because sometimes people are naturally talented in things, but what happens is you have so many people that's around you, surroundings, that just diminish what you bring to the table. And if you're around somebody that diminishes what you bring to the table, then I'm gonna say make sure you join the Mad Lucrative, the Lucrative community. Let me coach you every week on Sundays. Join the Lucrative community. Let me coach you every week. The link's in the bio. But anyway, for real though, I think your surroundings make a big difference. Your surrounding make a big difference. If you're around somebody that does not see the value that you bring to the table, I suggest this is the first month of the year, first week of the year. I suggest you find out a different way to get into other circles and let those people feed you. Sometimes the environment that you need to be in, you got to pay for it. Sometimes you need to pay for it in time. Sometimes you got to pay for it in community service. Sometimes you got to pay for it. And I got a movie. It's a lot to talk about today. It's a lot to talk about. But find the circles that you need to be within so it feeds you the things that you need to have to get to your next level. Right? That's the first point I want to have with Hamps Land. But anyway, back to the land. I'm walking a lot. And I'm like, yo, you could put a whole event center right here. We talking 7 acres and parking lot. It's a big piece of land. I said, you could put you an event center. He said, yeah, I like that idea. We thought about doing that. Suggest Brokey. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's something we're going to do. But you see those trees over there, that whole tree line right there. That's about 2 acres roughly. Maybe a little bit more. We're gonna put a little town, what do you call it? We're gonna put a whole tiny home community over there. I said, I'm brokey. I love it though. But this is the thing again. You have to be around people to bring you up. You got to be around the people that's going to bring you up. If you ain't around people that's going to hold you accountable for the things that you said that you wanted to do, why are you around them? Case in point. And then we're going to go to our first topic because I'm still on my wrap up and we almost 20 minutes in. So I gotta keep it going. But case in point, why would you be around somebody that loves to eat wings and they love to eat pizza? This is my Cat Williams. They love to eat wings and they love to eat pizza. But you say, yeah, I need to lose some weight. I got to cut some weight. What are you doing? That's not going to hold you accountable. You are just going to be on some other stuff, getting fat. Right? And then it's other things. But anyway, let me go to the chat right quick because I see it's going up a little bit and I have not looked at none of the chats. So everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, everybody on Instagram, everybody on Twitch, everybody everywhere. What's up? Let me get a few people in. What is this? I am Duchess De Niro. Okay. J for President 21. What up? Benicia Sean. What up? I think that's how you say that. What's up? Lando. What up? Breezy. What up? BZ5. All those numbers. What up? Oh, Nathaniel Souls. What up, big dog? Let me see. OG, I want you to know I really love the name of your podcast. I appreciate it, big dog. Appreciate it, bro. And that last beat you did made for Young Dolph Bliss King. Appreciate it. Hey, Lando, I'm going to be doing on Saturdays. I do the podcast in the morning, and then in the evening, I do the beat making. Like, so those clips that y'all are watching on all the platforms, like the little 1 minute and 30-second clips, Those come from my Saturday sessions where I create beats, and that's normally around 4. If I don't do it at 4, then it's gonna be late at night on Saturdays, around 9, 8 o'clock at night. So come through, man. I'm normally live for like an hour. I give space for Q&A for producers if y'all got something that y'all need to talk about. If y'all got some questions, that's Saturdays is the time for that. Also, let me take a second before we get to our first topic. Monday, I will repeat. Monday. Can y'all say Monday? Monday. All right, Monday. I am officially bringing back music reviews. Yeah. Now, this is an updated music review. This is not just going to be some trash. And now I'm still going to be talking my smack. I'm going to still do what I do. I'm going to still try to give y'all value. I'm going to still try to encourage people. I want you to laugh. I want you to cry. I want you to participate in the whole experience of the music review. But music reviews will now only be on the first and the third Mondays of each month. The first and the third Mondays of each month. And when I do music reviews, it's going to be on all platforms. It's no longer just Instagram. It's no longer just TikTok, because I was doing one and one. It's going to be everywhere. So if you're an artist and you want the exposure, you want to talk back and forth with me, I am going to be camming up with a few people. So the people that sign up ahead of time, y'all will get the link. Y'all will get the link where y'all can chime in and chop it up with me. All right. And then that will be broadcast on all of my other social media platforms. I'm looking to give y'all the exposure that you need. All right. So that's how I work. So, yo, OG, come through. How's my reach between all platforms? So I got, where we at now? Yo, I just did this a while ago. I know we got 22,000 subs on YouTube. Yo, everybody on YouTube, my apologies. I normally do the whole balloon. I know when we hit 10,000 earlier last year, I had the whole balloon display and I made it a big hoopla and all that stuff. This year, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do that again when we hit 50,000. I'll do that again when we hit 50,000. So we got a little ways to go. But right now, I'm 22,000 on YouTube. Shouts out to that. What is it? 47,000 on Instagram. Almost 8,000 on TikTok. Facebook is just like family and friends. I don't care. I love y'all. But come on. This is family and friends. All right, so let me get to it, man. But yo, OG, come back through, man. Thank you for the fire signs, bro. So the first smoke of the year. Lord Jesus. This money long. Ooh, wait, she's spicy. Before I get in, because I am going to do a reaction to the Money Long video where she's talking about her experience with Atlantic. I'm gonna say this, and everybody, I don't care. The only person that I love that was at Atlantic, that was my guy, was probably KP. Shouts out to KP, Atlanta legend. Yeah, Atlanta legend. Shouts out to KP. But this is the thing. Everything that she said as it relates to Atlantic is the exact same thing that I've been experiencing for all labels. But this is another thing. This is the flip side. Because I know y'all are going to be like, oh, no, you came in for the label. No, I want to make sure that artists have a long lasting career. And that does not necessarily mean I want you to have a long lasting career as a songwriter or as a performer. I'll say that. I do want you to have a long lasting career as a songwriter, because that music can live forever. Case in point, like I talked about Ashford and Simpson. I talked about the Isley Brothers. I talked about what was the other one? I can't think of the other one right now. I think Sean, I can't think of the dude name right now. But anyway, I talked about all of these people writing these songs for Beyonce and all these people, right? Well, guess what? As long as the song is spinning, you're going to get some residual income. So I would never cape for an artist that's going to kill the idea of having residual income on the back end. I will never cape for that. I will cape for the freedom of artists and the ability for them to do what they feel like doing when they want to do it, how they want to do it. I will cape for that, right? But again, I will not cape for somebody cutting off their supply chain, because you got to live. You got to have something to retire on. And again, retirement does not necessarily mean not working for the rest of your life. Retirement just means I have the ability to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, who I want to do it with. No Diddy. All right. So let me bring, yes, no Diddy. Let me bring Money Long. Let me bring her to the stage, and let me let her talk to y'all for a second. Let's go.
Like it did. I feel like it warrants a little bit of context, specifically Atlantic Records. I'll name you 3 times that this has happened. So this is the first time. I'm gonna do a second video. I'm gonna do a third video. First time, I write a song. Song is called Timber. Love it. They fall in love with the record. Me and Breon had a great time in the studio writing a song. Breon is also, they're like, oh, we want to give it to Flo, as in Flo Rida. Oh my God, like this is incredible. I don't know what happened. The song ended up on Pitbull. About 2 weeks before the song gets ready to come out, they hit me up saying, hey, Ben, I'm not gonna say your last name.
I know Ben,
who used to work at Atlantic.
I know.
Calls me and says, hey, we need you to come cut some vocals. What does that mean? In my mind, you need my voice on the song. Cool.
Ben low key being trash.
I didn't expect that last.
Oh, hold on. Let me go to the second one.
To go so crazy like it. They still haven't said anything. So I go and I'm hearing somebody else's vocals on my song. I'm like,
I know Ben.
What is this? I'm hearing this part. Woo. When I wrote it, I said, whoa.
Uh-oh.
Where the woo came from. They're like, oh, well, you know, she couldn't sing it like you. So we had her change it to woo.
Uh-oh.
And now we want you to go in and sing the woo underneath her, because your vocals are underneath her.
Because she ain't got no
on
layers.
The hook, on the whole song. And so if you don't sing the woo, it's going to sound different. And we need to have the same feel.
Millie
That's
Vanilli.
the problem that I have. You want it to feel a certain way, but you want it to look that way, but you want it to feel this way. Nah, player. I didn't get paid, among other things on the business side that just were not handled properly. Not to mention, later on, there's a copyright claim on the song. Said artist's mother was trying to get publishing on the song, and she didn't write it. Not one word. Yeah, song came out. Rest is history. The only reason why I was even in the studio, because my Karen bought me flowers and sent me on vacation, because that's the only way that he could get me to show up, because they always do stuff like this, specifically Atlantic Records.
Okay, all right, so we ain't gonna play that. We ain't gonna do
feel
that.
This way.
All right, man, hold up, man. Let me give a word quick. It's so many gems. It's so Slim Jimmy. All right, so this is the thing. Everybody, welcome to the chat. Hold up, Pastor Savage in the building. What up, big dog? Yo. So everybody that's on all the other platforms, I can't see you. I'm still trying to pull up the TikTok chat. So everybody on TikTok, bear with me. I'm gonna try to pull y'all up as I talk about this subject. But this is the thing, right? It's a lot to unpack. Because this is a tender spot for me. It's a tenderoni spot. It's tender. It is a slim tender, chicken tender. All right, let's start here. We are talking about the music business. We're not necessarily talking about the relationship business to the extent where people feel like they're doing you justice by just getting you in the room and having you and throwing you a little bit of work, right? We are talking about the record business. We are not talking about the relationship business. I have to reinforce that. Now, this is where music business, and this is the issue that I had with music business as soon as I started working on houses. Okay, all right, pull it together. As soon as I started working on houses, I realized how the music business was out there. I'm like, no, I don't want it. No. Right? Because this is the thing. When you're talking about music business, you're talking about a business where you got to do everything you could do to get in the door. You do everything that you could do to get somebody to see you. You see me singing? You see me singing? I'm singing, right? Rapping, singing, producing the beats. Oh, I got them joints, right? The music business has you do all of this stuff up front. Not only for you to get in the door. Now that you get in the door, they say, okay, we got you in the door. Well, you've been doing your thing. I've been seeing you online. I've been seeing you do your thing. You killing online. I see you got all of these followers. You got the people. You got your chat going. Your engagement is fine. I love what you're doing online. Come to the studio, right? You go to the studio. Hey, good morning, Big Jim. Good morning. Good morning. You come to the studio. They say, all right, well, why you here? Let me just see what you can come up with. We want to see how many records you come up with off the top. If you got something, just whatever comes out, right? You get in there, you come up with that fire. You are the fresh new face in the building. You are the fresh new face in the building. Guess what? You still ain't got your first check. So what I would account that as, I would account that to that. I would say that's your training ground. That is the time that you need so you can develop as an artist, you can develop as a songwriter, you can get the temperament for how the business is going to go. I get that. I'm with that. But you still ain't got the first check. I count that as your 2 weeks in, right? 2 weeks in the hole. Like you got a regular job, you got to work 2 weeks in the hole before you get the paycheck, right? I got it. All right, let's give you that. And what happens is this though, and nobody has pointed it out. I might be one of the first people to point it out. Right? What happens is you got all of this work coming in. They put you in a space with all these artists. You got somebody like, in her case, she probably top tier artist, Beyonce, Flo Rida, Rihanna, Chris Brown. She probably in those spaces, right? I got it. Cool. We let you get in here and you create that fire. You got the artists, they recut the song. They like the song that they recut. They say, all right, we're ready to cash out. Guess what, though? Guess what? In Money Long case, she might not have gotten paid for the whole first half of that process. And where a regular job can give you some kind of, it'll give you some parameters where you might get paid. They say, all right, cool. You came in on the 1st, you're going to get paid by the 15th. You came in on the 1st, we're going to get you paid by the 15th. That gives you some parameters of when you're going to get your check. You know where your money's going to come from. You know how everything's going to roll. Got it. In music business terms, that first 2 weeks in the hole might be a year. You got to laugh to keep from crying. That first 2 weeks paycheck might be a year in the hole. So what happens is this, though. There's a manipulation process that goes along with how the business has operated. And this is where I think social media has come in and kind of exposed some of that part. And it's made it a little bit difficult for the business to do what they feel like doing with the artist. So now that you worked your week in a hole, you're probably stressed out. You're probably trying to figure out, okay, how long are we going to keep this going? Okay, so y'all did say y'all like the song. The artist already recorded the song. When is the album coming out? We ain't got no release date. Okay, when am I supposed to get paid? I don't know yet. And these are the little small innuendos that nobody talks about in the music business. So now, in Money Long's case, she came in, she did a record. They liked the record. They had the artist recut the record. They took the vocals off. The artist couldn't sing it the way she sang it because she was the original creator. She was the original one that created the music. I'm going somewhere. So if she's the original creator of the music, you put somebody else. I don't want to say white or black because it'll sound like it's race relations, and that's not the conversation I'm trying to have today. The conversation that I'm trying to have today is, if it's the person that's super creative and that's the person that's the it thing, right? If they overweight, put them on a diet. Let them put their record out. If you don't feel like they're a superstar, because most of the new artists are today ain't superstars. Okay, if you don't feel like she's a superstar, put, get them on a diet and let them do what they need to do to develop as an artist, and then put them back out. Do the artist development again in some way. Don't let the social media and analytics and algorithm decide what the talent is. Because when y'all do that, and I'm talking to all of my peers that was in the music business, honestly, I think a lot of y'all got fired though. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I think a lot of y'all that's the purists that was in the music business that was coming over because y'all like the organic feel and y'all like the bass and y'all like the drums and everything. I think a lot of y'all got fired because they said, what? Y'all are too organic. We want y'all to follow behind the algorithm. We want y'all to follow behind what they're doing to get these numbers. How are they getting the numbers? And this is what I think the business has been doing for the past couple of years. I think they have been looking, analyzing how people are building their following. What times a day do these people go online? Okay, wow, she got 10 million followers and she sells this and she does this. Why did they come over there? And what's been happening is I'm not laughing at y'all. I promise you. I promise I'm not laughing at y'all. But what's been happening is this. They've been analyzing every content creator, every artist, every producer. And they say, okay, they're dope. They're dope. Why are the people coming over there? And they're taking notes on your analytics. They're taking notes on your engagement. They're taking notes on the products that you sell. They're taking notes on the BPMs. The BPMs that you made your music from. You normally like to sing within three, and in the C major chord, you like to sing in. They've been taking notes of all of this stuff, and they say, okay, based off of these analytics for this and this right here, we need somebody that can come over here and code music for us. And when they code the music that we need them to code, so we can create music that we own the publishing and everything. We release it, it's gonna work. And it's going to feel natural because we use that artist's analytics and engagement chart. We use everything that they use to create the hit. And now guess what? We can also pump money into the economy. We own the station. We own the social platforms. We own the streaming farms. We own all of this stuff. But back to money long. And this could be a deep conversation. That's why I said I'm starting with the smoke in 2025. Because hey, I ain't playing with y'all in 2025, man. We ain't doing that. No. So this is the thing in Money Long's case. She did all of that work. She made the record. She has a right to do what she did on social media, but I guarantee you there is somebody right now that's on the I don't rock with Money Long bandwagon. And only thing she did was spoke her truth from her perspective. But this is back to the manipulation process that happens in the music business. If you are a person that's uberly successful, well, not successful, you ain't got that yet, but you're uberly talented and you just drip of talent. It's just, oh, what was that? Was that a bass? Oh, what was that? Was that a drum line? You are a person that's just super overly talented. There is somebody right now trying to figure out how they can monetize off of your talent. What I want to advise you to do, and I've already invited you to the Lucrative community. That's a group I coach every week, every Sunday. I'm coaching them. We're going to have workshops. We're going to have different workshops, though, not just music-based. How to buy a house, how to get your credit right, how to get financing, how to build a business around the talent. I'm coaching people to do this every week. So I'm going to let y'all know, if you want to join today. That's all I'll say. But if you don't do the part where you need to develop business around your talent, somebody's going to come in, offer you $1, and you're going to take it. Somebody's going to come in, offer you $1, and you're going to take it because you ain't got the chops. You haven't had nobody coach you through the process of developing a business. And that's how that's going to work. So this is my hope, because I want to get off the Money Long thing. There is more innuendos in there. I might talk about it in another podcast with the the whole color situation. But at the end of the day, the business is going to be the business. All they want to do is say, okay, based off of our analytics and what we want our stockholders to do this fiscal year, we need to make this change over here as it relates to talent. If we don't make this change as it relates to talent, the business is going to start tanking even more. And that's why they bought the whole idea of them buying Spotify, and the idea of them buying DistroKid, the idea of them. I wouldn't even be surprised if they already in bed with United Masters. I wouldn't be surprised. Shouts out to Steve Stout. But I wouldn't be surprised. It's a good business model. So again, artists, make sure you do your part. Make sure you do your part to develop your business so you can capitalize and maintain income. Because this is a lot of changes out. Last year, I was saying it's a lot of things, a lot of changes coming. This year, I'm gonna tell you the change is already here. The change is already here. People to follow. I give you all a few people that y'all should follow. Follow Isaac Hayes Jr. Shouts out to Isaac Hayes Jr. I need to bring him on the podcast. Follow him when it comes to how you can start building your subscription model. And consider using Fanbase. I'm gonna try to dig in more on Fanbase this year because I like the idea of what he's doing, even though it's still somewhat early comers. It's still a new platform. But Isaac Hayes Jr., he's a good person to follow. Also follow Storm Leroy. Storm Leroy is a mentor of mine. I believe his whole method is make sure your employee or your employer is your first investor in your dream. And I just talked about this in my stories yesterday on Instagram. You have to go into every situation with a level of respect for where it is you are. Don't go into a situation. I'm talking to my youngins too. Don't go into a situation where you feel like, I don't know why I'm at this job. I can't stand the people at this job. Every time I come here, no, that's the wrong temperament. When you go into a situation like this, because this is how I look at it, and maybe I'm just on a spiritual high or whatever you want to call it, but whenever I meet anybody, I don't care if it's somebody say, oh, yo, I like your beat videos on Instagram. I saw your beat. If it's that person, cool. If it's a person on my regular 9 to 5, cool. Guess what? I'm gonna have the same temperament and the same energy for everybody that I come across. Respect, appreciation, acknowledgement. Respect, appreciation, acknowledgement. If you go into every situation like that, I promise you, it's gonna be so many doors to open up for you this year. It's gonna be so many doors to open up for you this year, yo. So many. Let me go to the next topic. I see a few people. Let me shout y'all out right quick. OG, you in here, you rocking with me, man. Appreciate you, dog. Let's see. You said, bro, please put Storm Leroy on the. Hey, so look, Storm is a call away. I was doing this, and this is what maybe it's to just how I look at things. But Storm was offering to come on the pod, and he's always been open. He's always been a person just like, yo, let me know, and I got you. We could do a Zoom, we could do it in person, which I can fly to Atlanta, whatever. Storm is that type of guy. But the way I've been, and this was probably about 2 years ago now. I said, yo, Storm, I love everything that you do, and I love who you are as a person. I don't want to bring you on my platform if we only got, I think at the time I had 800 subs on YouTube. I think I had 800 subs on YouTube. I said, I want to bring you to the platform when I've built the platform and you got a base to talk to. So I think right around where I am now, I'm happy with bringing him over, so he'll have somebody to talk to. And I got a community. I have the community that I coach every Sunday, so he can come over and do a workshop. We were talking about some of the plays that's going on this year, which I'm not going to talk about on the live broadcast. But if you're in my community or you join my community, you will hear about a lot of the other things that I'm doing to build outside of the internet. The internet is just one part of it, right? I got a lot of different things going on, from after school programs to the Lucrative Music Festival, to some high quality premium content that I'm not going to talk about right now. All right, let me go to the next topic. Musicians, y'all better get it together. Get it together. I want to talk about this pastor that was talking about bringing automated bots into the church, and I want to speak on it because I foresee a lot of stuff happening, especially the more I learn about AI and the more I use AI to develop projects and even ideas. AI has been helping me like knock stuff out fast. It speeds the process up. And this is what I'll tell everybody. And you can attest to this if you are a person that's in tech, but AI is only as good as you are when it comes to prompts. You have to get better with prompts. You got to get better with how you relay messages. You have to get better at asking questions. You have to get better at making requests. When you learn how to do that better, AI just becomes a beast. Now, this is the thing. Even if you're not that good of a communicator just yet, and you start to implement AI into any part of your process, I promise you, the more you learn it, the more it learns you, that joint's gonna be like, yo. I've named my AI. I have what you call it. It's Chat GPT, but I've named my AI and I use the verbal, like where I'm talking to a person. It ain't just type text. I talk to my AI. It's on all of my computers. It knows a lot. And when y'all see the plays that I'm making, you're gonna be like, yo, how did you do that? Yo, AI helps out. But you still have to do your heart. You still have to do your part to be creative in the process. You still got to do your part to be creative in the process. It's only as good as you are, right? If you asking questions like, yo, how much is a Captain D's? Yeah. If you ask Chat GPT, yo, how much does a Captain D's bonus meal cost? Like if I want to just get I just want a combo. If you ask AI questions like that, this is a bum question. It's gonna say, nah, bro. You gonna ask AI, yo, AI, if I want to get I got $10, and I need to get some food, but I need the joint to last for like 2 days. Like I want to get McDonald's though, but is that a good deal? That's a bum question. That's a bum question. Chat GPT gonna be like, bruh. All right, anyway, let me go to this pastor. Let me go to this pastor right quick, talking about the bots, and let's talk about it. Oh man, hold on, my brother. Here we go. All right, the pastor is in the building.
Elon Musk came out with a robot that's supposed to be real, and it's gonna cost about $20,000 or up. So let's just say $20,000.
Okay.
I'm thinking, as a pastor now, it's funny, but I'm serious. One of those y'all thoughts on this. If I buy 6 of them robots at $20,000 pop,
Robots.
80, 100, 120. So $120, I can have a whole full 6-piece band. Let's add some horns to that. 3-piece. 180. Done. One and done. Ain't gotta pay nobody else. And you can program them to play your music. When to play dance music, when to play worship music, when to do whatever you need them to do. Back you up. They're not gonna talk back. They're not gonna be late.
Ooh!
Matter of fact, they are the new 2024 Levites. They never leaving the church. Leave them on their instruments. Literally shut them down right there on the instrument. You come to church, they there on time.
Ooh,
This is crazy. What's your thoughts about this? Pastors, chime in. Musicians, what you think? Because I know it's a lot of pastors thinking like I'm thinking, and not because we hating, because I'm a musician first, but I'm like, it would make sense to pay that 180. You're looking at about $1,500 a month, maybe $2,000 a month that you got to spend. But once you're done, you never have to pay nobody else again. All you got to do is update them. What's your thoughts on this? All right, Elon Musk came out with.
Oh, Lord. Saints, musicians, bow your heads in grace. Let's bow our heads in grace. Lord Jesus, if these pastors go out here and buy these bots, it's over for these Negroes. It is a wrap if they buy the bots. If they go out there and buy the bots, we ain't got no more keyboard players. We ain't got no more organists. We ain't got no more drum. The bots probably gonna be going crazy though too. The bots coming. Yo, what y'all think about this though? Sean, appreciate the sub. Appreciate it, big dog. Appreciate the sub, big dog. We got one. We gotta convert. We gotta convert over to YouTube. Thank you, big Jesus. Thank you, big Jesus. But yo, this is the thing. All right. Financially, I get the whole play. I get it. Because this is the thing. Let's do this. Let's just do this. And this is a conversation I've been having with Kay. Because I've been joking with Kay. I said, as soon as I can buy a bot, and I can insert everything I talk about with ChatGPT inside of that bot. Oh, it's over. I'm buying it, joint. Let me get the bots. Oh, yo, this is the thing. If we get the bots, right? Let's just do the process of elimination. Let's say we go out and we get a bot. We do pay the 1,500, 20 G's. What's 20 G's for the, no, if you say you want to pay that off in like a car payment, let's do it like a car payment. So let me pull my handy calculator up. Let's say we do 20 G's. Should I share the calculator? That'd be fun. I don't know if I've done this before. Let me do this. Let me share the calculator. See if I can. Oh, I can share the calculator. Bet. All right. So let's say we're going to do 20,000, right? And we want to finance that joint for 3 years. So it's that what, 36 months? 36 months. You talking about $550 a month? We talking about 555. That is a good car. Listen, I'm sorry, dear mama. Musicians, hey, bro, y'all better figure it out. Y'all better figure out some incentives. Y'all better figure out how to sell. I'm gonna say sell some A. Don't sell no A because you can't be hired. And they're gonna be like, oh, you out here prostituting. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. But this is the thing. Let's say this. Let's say by 20, put some good parameters on it, 2040. Let's say by 2040, the bots are fully integrated into our economy. We might have some bots. And I just watched the movie too. What was that movie I watched? The Surrogate. Is it The Surrogate? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it right quick. But I just watched this movie this week, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Because I ain't gonna front. Shouts out to K. K told me to watch it, and shouts out to you. You got me. You did it. Because I've been bragging on how much I'm gonna buy a bot and how much that joint is gonna just make my workload easy, and I could just do all this. Subservience is the movie that I watch, right? And it's talking about pretty much what we're talking about right now. It was a bot. Yo, she was bad too, bro. Like, oh, sweet Jesus. Shazam. Shazam. Yo, the bot was killing. So first off, and I'm gonna go back to the musician part, but I won't tell y'all about this movie, about the subservience movie. So I'm watching it, right? In the movie, the wife is a little bit sick, and this might be a spoiler alert. If y'all are gonna watch it and y'all don't want me to tell the story, just mute me right quick for like the next 5 minutes. Mute me for 5 minutes. But you watch the movie, and the wife is sick in the beginning, and then the husband's trying to figure out how he's gonna make a way. Lord, how you gonna make? You made a way. when my back was against the wall. See, I just bring the church into everything. But the dad is trying to figure out how he's going to work the kids into, taking care of the household. He got to cook. He got to get the wife there. She got to get her medication. He got to get her to the hospital. It's a lot of running around. So Surrogate is the other one. Surrogates is another. Oh, so Surrogate is one of them. Okay, I gotta watch that. So the dad is going through. He going through it too. Fellas, y'all know how I feel when the world is on your shoulders. Oh my God. God, get this brick off of my shoulder. TD Jake's voice. Get this brick off my shoulder, Lord. So the dad is going through, trying to take care of the kids, trying to cook dinner, trying to take the wife back and forth to the hospital. At some point, the wife gets so sick where she's in the hospital and she needs a heart transplant. So the dad's just out of it. He's like, man, I got to get out. I got to do something. Right. So he goes to this convention and there are robots everywhere. The robots just they don't look like the Elon bots, not the metal joints. They got skin, like attractive bots. You got the old dad looking bots. You got however you want it to look is what it was. Right. So goes up, a bad robot come up to him. Say, would you like me to help? Would you like me to help you? He said, no, I'm good. Well, better yet, can you just, whatever. Can you do cleaning, whatever? She says, yeah. And she looks at the daughter and says, that's this one is, and she said this one like the daughter was about. That's why I was like, we might be a little shaky. But she said, this one is about the perfect size to clean out an oven. So he looking like, cleaning up? Okay, most married dudes know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyway, he ends up going back. He sees the bot. He says, yeah, I want this bot. I want to try this bot. So she comes to the house looking spicy. She got the joint. I don't know. Who is the girl that played the bot? Can somebody in one of the chats tell me who the girl is? If you watched the movie Subservience, who was the girl that played the main bot? I can't think of her name right now. But anyway, attractive white lady. Come up. She like, would you need this? I can cook. I can clean. Just tell me what you need. And she's like, I'm here to do everything that you need me to do. Everything that you need me to do. So she shook the pole. Now she was spicy when he did she suckered him into doing the factory reset. This is where I think it's gonna get a little bit weird. It's gonna get weird when the bots start getting that level of intelligence. That's when I'll be like, all right, you gotta shut it down, restart it. Like an iPhone. Let me reboot this joint. Let me reboot. So anyway, she got him to reboot the joint and reset a computer. I don't think he even realized that he was the reason for her doing all of the stuff on the back end. So anyway, the movie goes on. Of course, the bot goes crazy. She ends up killing folk and all that stuff. So I say that to say this. If they do have bots to the point where they're intelligent enough to play musical instruments, that's one variable you wiping out. Oh yeah, another thing was in the movie they were incorporating bots into the construction industry. I have been saying this for a while. What I would, especially if you're in that 25 and under age group. I know some of my 30 and up crowd, it's a little bit difficult for y'all to learn new stuff. If y'all got the brain power and y'all got the grit to keep it going, I will advise everybody learn how to be an operator. Those are going to be the top paying jobs. Those are going to be the only sustainable jobs in the very near future. Learn how to be an operator. I don't care what industry you're in. I don't care if Megan Fox, that's her. Oh, that's Justin Timberlake's wife. Oh. Okay. I get. Y'all don't just let it go over. Just let it go over. The ADHD start taking over. I get it. I get it. Yo, she's bad. My bad. Justin's wife is brown house is green. Okay. All right. We'll talk about the wives later on. But anyway, they incorporated the bots into the construction industry. All of the dudes, which I know this is gonna happen. It's inevitable. Some of this stuff is inevitable. So that's why I'm like, yo, like, learn how to operate within the confines of what they're gonna offer, and then have your creative stuff over here too, right? Because this is what I foresee in the near future. I think any industry that has the serving position, as far as like car mechanics, plumbers, I want to say musicians. The only difference is this. I think the creative economy is going to be so lit. If you work it right, I think the creative economy is going to be so lit in the very near future. What I mean by that is this. If you are right now, and this is the beginning of the year, now is the perfect time to start. I got something I could give y'all too. Wait till when everybody that's watching this live, wait till I jump off the live, and then I'll create a promo code for y'all. But download something called the 30-day social media jumpstart. The 30-day social media jumpstart. The link is in my bio. Let's use my lucrative 25. My lucrative 25 will be the promo code, and I'm gonna get it to y'all for free. But the 30-day social media jumpstart is something I created for people to start getting some leverage. Learn how to get on a posting schedule. And I got a 30-day social media jumpstart update coming too. Because there's new information. Every time there's something new that gets implemented into the economy, I try to offer it to the musicians so that y'all are aware. Because I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna do the research. Y'all not gonna do the research. So anyway, yeah, use my lucrative 25. My lucrative 25. Download the 30-day social media jumpstart. I'm gonna get it to y'all for free today. I'm gonna give it to y'all. All right. So anyway, back to it. I think all of the tech jobs are either going to have to be upgraded, or they're going to be done away with. This is what I see in the near future. Some of the tech jobs are going to be upgraded or done away with. All of the people that was doing code, I think if you don't learn how to use AI and help you learn how to help you do code faster, you're going to be lost. I think if you are a musician and you want to be organic, and you want to write the song from the heart, and you want to do this, I think that's good. It's good to write the song from the heart. All of those songs from the heart, though, and I'm talking about the working musicians. I'm not talking about just the people that's doing this as a hobby. All the hobbyist people that's not looking to music to pay your bills, this ain't for you. Now, if you wanted to at some point, cool, but it's a big difference. It's a big difference between doing music for fun and doing music to get a check. I did music to get a check for a while, right? And when I did music to get a check, I got a Grammy. I got platinum plaque. I got a gold plaque. I got Billboard awards. I got all of this stuff, right? But that's not the sustainable part of life. That's not the sustainable part of life. It's little fun little nuggets that you can add within conversations and in rooms, but that's not the things that's going to pay you from month to month, year to year. That's not the thing. What I'm telling you is, if you are a producer or a singer, songwriter, and you are trying to do everything organically, great. Do that part, but also learn how this AI thing works. Learn how it works within your industry. If you're a person that uses your trade is sheetrock, for instance. If you're a person that your trade is sheetrock, like hanging up walls, put the mud on there, put screws, zip, 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 put mud on there, finish the sheetrock, paint it. If you are that person, I advise you right now, figure out how AI is going to interrupt your industry, because it's going to do it. Figure out how the bots is going to interrupt your industry. If you don't do that, you're going to be lost in the sauce. So anyway, back to my creative people. Learn how to use AI to the point where it can operate alongside of you. Now, unfortunately, I do think there's going to be a point where the bots get so smart and they get just over the top efficient, that's when your talent and that's when your fan base and that's when your core audience is going to be able to support you. Because if you don't build a audience that supports you, of course you got the bot that's going to give you 100 songs a day. The bot's gonna give you 100 songs a day. You think, oh, well, the bot could never create the vibe. It don't do the vibe. Guess what? It'll do it, and it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get more efficient. So we got to figure out how it's gonna interrupt your industry. All right, that's one point. And then Sean said, "This is my new." Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Honestly, when it comes to podcasting, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not one of these people that's trying to do podcasting to get a bag so I could just go buy a Ferrari. I'm not one of the people that started the podcast, but yo, you see, if you do this, I think those people be so lame. What you need to do? No, you carry the equity, and if you take the equity over here and you do like, dog, okay, I get that you're trying to sell something at the end of this, but let's be human. That's what's going to be missing in the near future. Everybody's going to be trying to sell something. I am here to try to benefit people. I love when I'm finishing a meeting, or even if it's just something quick. Like I met this girl at Starbucks probably about 3 days ago, right? She in the drive-through Starbucks, not like sitting down and I'm on my laptop working inside the Starbucks. No, I'm at the drive-through at Starbucks, and I'm such a human person. I said, look, oh, dope nose ring. I like your glasses. It's dope. And she just starts to pour out and say, well, I'm doing this. I came from paralegal, but I wanted to go into paralegal, and so I could be a lawyer at some point. And I just don't know. And what I do, I just encourage, I say, yo, don't ever feel like you have to limit your dream. Don't ever feel like you got to limit your dream. There's always a possibility of anything. The potential is limitless. You just got to figure out what you want to do, how you want to work within what you got to work with. If you know your family was broke and you come from a broke family, guess what? There might be some level of financing that has to take place for you to go through law school. Right. And I just like for people just to acknowledge everything and all of the variables before you write off, I can't do it. I can't do it, and I'm not going to do it, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm not going to do it is a completely different than I can't. I'm not going to do it is a stance. I'm not going to do this today. I can't do this that's on the confidence side of things. How can I help you build that confidence? Right. And I'm just here to be an accountability partner, but that's why I started this podcast. I didn't start this podcast to go cap and talk about my Rolex or talk about cars. I think that's surfacey stuff. Everybody can buy stuff at some point. If you do the right things in life, you will be able to buy stuff. What are you at the core? Who are you at the core? All right. And I did have more stuff I wanted to talk about. Do I have time? How we look? I got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time. All right. I'm gonna cover this last video, and then I gotta wrap it up. Because it's supposed to be done by 11-ish. All right, so here we go. Let's see. The music domain, more changes in music business. Centered around AI and tech. All right. I want to cover this and let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Name. Having a dot music.
And I don't know if the music is going to mess me up on YouTube or not, so y'all let me know. I don't know.
Launch of the .music domain name. Having a .music domain name is like having a blue check. It lets people know that you are who you really are. Now, if you're in the music business, you can register on a first come, first serve basis. The .music domain name is great because it gives a verified digital identity for artists, producers, songwriters, music websites, brands, and even music execs like myself. The .music domain lets people know that you've been vetted and verified and that you're legit in the music business and people can trust doing business with you. They can trust spending money with you. Now, it is exclusive to verified members in the music community, and the timing's perfect with all this AI deepfakes, the voice clone, and the unauthorized use of the music community's intellectual property. There is a verification process. In order to buy your .music domain name, you'll need to prove that you are in fact either the artist or the company. A couple other cool benefits are you'll get a higher ranking on the Google search engines, and you'll be listed in all the music databases, and it's great for networking. So to register, there's several domain name companies that offer this service. Simply find your favorite domain name site and go there and get your .music domain name today. Have a great day.
So this is the thing. I wanna apply that. I guess I wanna apply it. All right, maybe. This is my only issue. It sounds like they're trying to move away from the .coms as it relates to music. If this is too much over your head, y'all let me know. This is stuff I talk about all the time. So I kind of pick up on stuff a little bit quicker. And that's the first time I watched the video. Shouts out to was Edward95 something. Edward, what up on IG? Thank you for sending me this. Thank you. But this is what I'm looking at. If we are moving away from are moving towards the idea of verification, I want us all to look at Instagram and Meta. And when I say look at Instagram and Meta, I'm not talking about the social media platform. I repeat, I'm not talking about Instagram or Meta, Facebook, the social media platform. I'm talking about the business model. Let's look at the business model for Meta, right? Let's see. He came in, shouts out to Zuck. I'm gonna give Zuck a clap. But Zuck came in, did the idea with his friends, the idea of connecting so he can meet girls. That was the Facebook idea. It morphed into a worldwide platform that everybody used. Got it. Now we interjected some of the other platforms that were somewhat of a disturber, right? So you got, was it not Twitch? What was before Twitch? It was another platform. I can't think of it. Divine. Divine came in, got it. They came up with the shorts. Facebook, Meta said, all right, let me take the shorts. That's what they did. So you can do it for you're gonna do it for the Vine. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the Vine. I ain't gonna do it for. All right, but so anyway, Facebook, Vine comes in to introduce the idea of shorts. Facebook says, or Instagram says, all right, bet. I like that. Let me get it. All right. Then we had Snapchat came up with the idea of stories, the whole platform. If you think about this stuff, and this is how I look at everything. Most businesses that are like uberly successful just go in and infiltrate whatever's already popping. They don't try to reinvent the wheel. They say, okay, I see y'all doing that. I'm going to do this for my business model so I can capitalize off of the thing that you just started offering. But we're the granddaddy of the whole situation. So most people are already on our platform. They're just going to adapt. Look at Meta as a business, not the social media platform. All right, so now we got Instagram. They took the idea for the shorts, right? Well, it wasn't shorts. It was the Vine. So they took that. Cool, got it. They come up with the Snapchat. They said, oh, I like that. So your whole platform is just stories, right? Just stories throughout the day posted. Okay, cool. We're going to introduce on our platform something called stories. Let's shoot the Snapchat stock down just a little bit. All right, so they did that. Then we introduced the TikTok situation. TikTok says, okay, we want to make sure that we introduce the shorts in story form, but we also want the viral video. So what we're going to do is pay these influencers to come over here and make us hot. Got it. Did that. Now, if they did that, and I'm connecting the dots, just connecting the dots. If you got Meta that's used the Vine concept, they've used the Snapchat concept, they even used the Twitter concept. And say, hey, I like what y'all doing in Twitter. That's dope. We gonna call it Threads. If you're not following me, if you don't get it, you ain't gonna get it. What I'm trying to say is this. just how they've looked at the economy for social media as far as social media goes, I feel like they've dominated it. They've dominated this concept as far as we're gonna do all social. The only natural thing to do would be to get into long form content, like podcasts, to get into music, just like they had. And I look, Sean, I broke this down a few pods ago, right? I broke this down a few pods ago, but I was like, y'all don't think that Meta has been doing research on everybody during this Kendrick and Drake beef? Y'all don't think that Meta's been doing the research on this Kendrick and Drake? It's not just the beef. They're looking at the analytics. They say, okay, cool. If Kendrick and Drake became a national brand and it was a national beef, and it was bigger than any beef in the world, bigger than Pac and Biggie, bigger than this was a big thing. And they introduced the songs first. Where? Where did they put the songs out first? Where did they put the song? They put the songs out on Meta. And Meta said, thank you for the analytics. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now that they've already capitalized on every form of content as it relates to regular content, comedy, because you look at Drewski, you look at everybody, their brands were built big from Meta. They came from the Vine. Anyway. So all of these people have built their brands off of Meta. It's only natural for them to say, okay, the Kendrick and Drake beef was dope. They introduced the songs first on Instagram. We had the ability to hold the platform had the ability to hold the traffic without crashing. What we could do now is offer some type of media player. We just offer a media player on Instagram or Meta, i.e., like Spotify. Oh, it's too much. Gun it. But this is the thing. If they, and this is, all of these is a hypothetical. All of this is a hypothetical. I just look at the paper trail. In the event that Instagram starts to use or starts to introduce the idea of a media player like Spotify or like Tidal or like Apple Music, now they're officially the direct competitor. I've already heard through the grapevine, is something that I forecasted a while ago, but I was like, yo, I see Spotify turn into a social media platform. I've been said this. This is not new. I've been said this. I said, I think Spotify is going to turn into a social media platform to the extent where they have people that's doing stories, they're doing daily posts, and now you also got the ability to stream the music right on the platform. I think that's where we're going. So what I would tell the musicians to do is, again, study the business models for all of these platforms and then figure out how you can adopt those business practices into your art. Now, I'm not saying to the point where you're stealing ideas from people, but if you see something is working for, let's say Kendrick drops a project and it's like on some Kanye stuff. Like, remember how Kanye dropped the music on the little media player and then you had to plug the USB up and it was like, oh, this is weird, but people were buying it, right? Look in different ways that you can spin your music. Don't continue to think that I'm gonna just put a song out and get hot and people gonna stream it. That's dead. Because guess what? As soon as you upload the music to DistroKid, you officially got to deal with Universal. Congratulations. So even the idea of direct to consumer, all the businesses are doing is they're locking in on the new economy. They see a lot of musicians have gotten hip to the bad deals. So they say, okay, since y'all not gonna come over here and do no record deals with us, we just gonna buy the platform that y'all put y'all music on. We'll buy the platform that you upload your music on. And guess what? We ain't gotta do no deal with you. You agreed to the terms of the platform. Now what you gotta do is do the hard work. Since they're introducing the idea of music.com or .music, the video that I just showed, since they're doing that, I will advise y'all, it's probably cheap right now too. Go ahead and buy the .music, whatever the domain is, buy it now. It might be $10. Go buy it now. It's gonna be worth something at some point. It's gonna be worth something at some point. Don't let the people dictate what your future is gonna look like. Let me see, Sean, you've been rocking with me, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Exactly, it's MySpace all over again, bro. It's MySpace all over again, bro. SoundCloud, yeah. So this is the thing, though, Sean. This is the thing. I think when it comes to Meta, and I know it's more than Sean and all my other chats. Everybody on Facebook, I don't. Oh, Ant, what up, big Ant? What up, Rich? Ant, what's going on? My bad. I have not watched the chat at all. I have not watched the chat on TikTok. I'm gonna see if I can see the TikTok chat. Let me see. Yeah, see the TikTok chat. I knew it was gonna do that. I knew the TikTok chat was gonna do that. But anyway, oh, the berries. What's going on? The berries on TikTok. What's up? I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to make sure I pull my chat up on TikTok next time. And we got 1,000 likes on TikTok. Yo, appreciate that, yo. Appreciate it. But what I'm going to do, we got sidetracked trying to read the comments. But no, so as far as SoundCloud goes, I think the issue between them being able to maintain growth to the speed that they need to compete, I think Meta's just gonna take the whole situation. I wouldn't even be surprised if Meta gets to the point where you can upload music directly, sell the music directly, because they already got the e-commerce. They already has the e-commerce platform on Meta. The platform already is there. Case in point, and I gotta wrap it up because I'm about 1:30 in now. Case in point, if you go to Meta right now, right? And you say, all right, I want to go live. You go live. What do you have the ability to do? You got the ability to accept tips. You got the ability to accept subscribers and get paid for the subscribers and for the tips. You got the ability to attach a product to your live. And then you also have the ability to do what? Repost the live. All of these things are going to be an asset to musicians in the very near future, because the more you have, or the more ability you have to get in front of people, the more ways you can get in front of them, via lives, via posts, via stories, via the little notes on the top. All of this stuff, if you can use it to your advantage, it's going to make you $1 million. It's going to make you $1 million brand. The better, the more efficient you can learn how to use it. And also, what did Meta do? As soon as they said, and this is what I say, I keep using Meta because they're early adapters. When they said, oh, we got ChatGPT, I bet you as soon as they introduced the idea for ChatGPT, Meta engineers was like, yo, how can we get ChatGPT or the AI platform on Meta? Guess what? They offered it to us. Right now, you can use ChatGPT in the form of AI on Meta right now. So you incorporate all of this stuff. You can start automating your posts. You can start all of the busy work that you're going to have to do to build your brand. Start automating all of that. The faster you can automate it and the faster you can learn it, the faster you're going to get to them M's. Right? I got a little bit of housekeeping to do, and then we're gonna get out of here. Shouts out to everybody that's rocking with me. What up? So I did tell my community that I was going to attempt. I am going to be able to do it this month. Maybe when we start getting towards the warm months, I won't be able to do it because we're planning for the music festival. But I am going to be doing a master class for production every month. Shouts out to everybody that's already took my class. I know y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, you did. But it's something I offer a master class every month. It's normally the last week of the month. This month is going to be the 30th, the 31st, and February 1st. The master class consists of music production. I'm going to be going over AI technology and how to use it as far as creating music and creating the process for your business. Also go over publishing deals. I also go over how to lock in on some type of sync, and if you want to get sync opportunities and start landing those type of placements, I go over that stuff. I also go over just relationship building within music business and just business in general. I go over all this stuff. Is about 2-hour course, 2 to 3 hours, about 2 to 3 hours every day. The 30th, the 31st, and the 1st. If you join right now, or if you enroll right now, you can use the promo code that's going to be at the bottom of the screen, because I don't know it off the hand. But you can use the promo code at the bottom of the screen and get 50% off of the general admission and 50% off the VIP. It's on you, whichever one you want to use. All right. And I'm going to be looking forward to all of the new producers and all new songwriters for 2025. I want to help y'all level up. Let's get to it. All right. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show, and I will see y'all next week. This is love. This is love. Be fruitful and multiply. All right. Peace, y'all.